You're watching Canada AM on CTV.
Junk in, junk out. The author of a new book on children's nutrition says that if we feed our kids junk food, it will produce junk behavior and junk learning. Dr. William Sears has written more than 40 books on children's health. He's the father of 8 children. He is the author of the NDD book, How Nutrition Deficit Disorder Affects Your Child's Learning, Behavior, and Health, and what you can do about it without drugs. Dr. Sears joins us. Good to have you here.
Thank you, Seamus.
This
it's good to be with you.
Such an interesting topic. What is nutrition deficit disorder, and how do you know if your kid has it?
Here's how. Let me go back into my office. About a year ago, a mother brings her child in. They're welcome to my office. How can I help you? She said, well, the teacher thinks that Johnny has ADD, attention deficit disorder. ADD. Well, tell me what Johnny had for breakfast. Well, the usual sugary cereal and junk juice. What did he have for a snack? Well, he doesn't have snacks. What did he have for school lunch? The usual junk school lunches. So I was angry. And I said to this mother, I said, Johnny does not have ADD, he has NDD. It just came out of my heart. And this mother looked at me and said, I don't know what NDD is, but it sounds like something I don't want him to have. And I said, you put junk food into a child's brain and you get back junk behavior and junk learning. And the reason is the brain above every other organ is affected, for better or worse, by what you eat.
Yeah.
That's the important message.
Well, and you've got, obviously this is very concerning. I mean, if you feel your child has NDD, if you're not, then, there are going to be effects. Tell me, you've brought some foods here with you. Are these foods that you recommend?
For NDD.
Yeah.
The easiest clue for NDD treatment, give your child an oil change. Children need a right fat diet. The brain is 60% fat. And so if somebody calls you a fathead, take it as a compliment. And the number one fat in the brain is omega-3, called omega-3 DHA EPA.
Yeah.
And omega-3 is really the number one nutrient for NDD. In fact, omega-3, like fish oil, is the number one nutritional deficiency in North America.
We have had study after study, I know, on this show alone, talking about how important omega-3 is for kids.
14,000 medical journal studies on the importance of fish oil. I call it the head-to-toe nutrient. For Alzheimer's, for vision problems, for gum disease, for heart disease,
amazing,
skin,
but for learning now as well. I mean, for behavior is what you're saying.
It is the brain fat.
So how do you get it in your kid's diet?
Any way you
take
can.
Your fish oil.
Take your fish oil every day. But a lot of manufacturers are starting to put fish oil into food, which is great. But you have to be careful. I tell the kids, I say, I play I Spy with my little eye. You look for the fish oil, the fish in the product. It has to have a fish on it.
Okay.
Like you have a little fish down here. That means that the omega-3s have come from fish. Because some manufacturers, because it's less expensive, will put from flax or canola oil. It's not the best omega-3.
The best omega-3 is from fish.
From fish. And the reason is, the body, from a cheaper oil, like, say, flax oil, the body has to do a lot of biochemical stuff to make it right for the brain. The fish oil goes right to the brain.
So the omega-3 that they put in things like eggs, that's manufactured, not necessarily fish oil.
Well, it has to have the little blue fish on it. Look for the fish.
It's not just kids that can get NDD.
It's a problem for all ages.
Yeah.
Especially, the very young and the very old. And the reason is, the very young, our garbage disposal system, I call it the immune system, is still developing. In the very old, it's wearing out. So those are the two age groups that need omega-3s the most. But omega-3s are confusing to a lot of people, all this biochemical stuff. So we have a website called meg-3.com.
Okay.
And just last week, I finished this cute little book on omega-3s. And where I take Meg. Meg is a character, a fish.
Show that to the camera so we can see it.
There's Meg, and Meg travels around the body.
Okay.
And Meg does all kinds of good things. He helps the brain be smarter, the eyes see better, the heart work better, the skin look better, the joints look better. He oils the joints. So Meg, or she, is a fictional little character, little fish. So if your viewers want to learn a lot about omega-3s in a very simple way called Science Made Simple, go to omega3.com and download Meg.
We will put that link on our website. He is the author of the NDD book, Nutrition Deficit Disorder. Dr. William Sears, good to talk to you.
Thank you, Seamus.
Thank
Good to
you.
be with you.
Coming up on AM in 15 minutes, how you can find the perfect dress for your prom. And in 20 minutes, Joel Plaskett and the Emergency. They're going to be performing from their latest album.